The Jamaican born says, "What's a good weight loss regimen? I've tried many, doesn't work." And I'm with you because I have tried many and it doesn't work for me either. And I'm still figuring out that answer for myself.
Mm.
Having said that, when it comes to weight loss, the question is not what weight loss program is going to work for us. The question is, why are we carrying excess weight in the first place? And that answer, there could be 100 different versions of that answer because we are all unique and there are so many causes of weight gain or carrying extra weight. It can be hormonal, it can be diet, it can be medication, it can be lifestyle, it can be so many things that is why there is no one way that's going to work for anyone. And that's what makes the weight loss industry so infuriating for me because of everything, if they're going to sell it to you, it has to be packaged, right? So we have to package the messaging to say this is the thing that's going to work and it's going to work for everybody and it's the new thing and it's the silver bullet. It just doesn't exist. We have to look inside of each of us as individuals and say, what's going on for me? And we have to go on a bit of a journey. So the only other question I would add to that is why? Why do you want to lose weight? So, some people might want to lose weight because a wedding is coming up and they're just going to see a bunch of people they haven't seen in a while and they want to
Mhm.
drop 20 pounds in 2 months. Well, okay, there might be an appropriate weight loss program for that particular goal. At New Species, we don't care about goals like that. So, for us, it's about if you're looking to lose weight because you know it would be the healthiest choice for you, then we're looking inside of ourselves individually and saying, okay, well, why am I carrying this extra weight? And that will tell me what I need to do to release that extra weight. Having said that, New Species, Aston has written up a 2-pager. It's called our NuLife Program. And it's really not so much a program as much as it is like,
A
okay,
guide.
it's a guide.
Mhm.
We are not nutritionists. We are not life coaches. We do not have a weight loss program in the sense where we're going to give you a diet plan, shopping lists, batch cooking
'Cause it
preparation techniques,
they
or
don't work.
even if they do, it's not our specialty. And there are plenty of people who do that work really, really amazingly. So, what Aston does is he says, listen, if you remove all of these things from your diet
Energy.
and you add in these things, you are absolutely going to lose weight. And it
Mhm.
is completely true.
Mhm.
But because we can't get into all the nuances of, is it this color cabbage or that color cabbage or all those kinds of questions that come up when someone is trying to change what they eat, we really keep it as strict as possible. It's just like the extreme version of how you should eat if you just want to lose weight guaranteed, and it would be healthy too. So some people look at that and they're like, oh, great, glad I know. And they lose weight. And if you're like me, you look at that and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? And all the other reasons why I have a bad relationship with food get in the way of me just following the plan, which is quite simple. So I think that it's a great place to start is to be like, hey, send me that 2-pager from New Species and let me see what I can do. And if you find that you're not like camp one, which I think is very few people, is like, all I needed was the information. And now I'm applying it and I'm losing the weight, which is a lot of people who work with Aston, especially because they're really sick and they don't have a lot of time and they are in a dire situation. So they don't feel like they have much of a choice. And that 2-pager can save their life. And then there's the camp of the rest of us, which is like, most of us know we need to eat fruits and vegetables. We know we shouldn't be eating sugar and processed foods and too much animal foods. But why do we do it anyway? And that's behavioral, it's emotional, it's
Food is fun.
psychological, it's cultural, it's all these other things that
It's fun. Food is fun.
trump the knowledge of
Good or
that 2
bad,
pager
it's
and that
fun.
Aston gives out. So we will start with the 2-pager. And then if you need more than that, I don't know if you want to wait for my weight loss series where I'm going to get into all of these things. But I can tell you to look inside you because you probably know better about what you need to do to lose weight than anybody else.